Hello, welcome to the stream. Dang it. I don't think the script works though. So maybe you're in lag though, Shaw. Welcome to the stream, guys. Wait, my stream hasn't been detected as live? Hello, Jane, welcome to the stream. Hello, FBI, welcome to you too. Luna did already do that, but my bot is kind of lagging right now. Though, it should work. It should work. Let me check. How are you guys today? Oh, here it is. It took a while. It just took a while. Okay. Remember the Remy plushie I mentioned? You did talk about a plushie, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. When I got it, posted it on my. Oh, let me check. Let me check real fast. Oh, so cute. I can see it. Wow, it's so nice. I like it. Yo, hello Linux, welcome to stream. A burger to you too. How are you guys? New Genshin codes. I guess we have new Genshin codes in the title. No, we didn't. Are there any new codes? Let me check if there are. Ooh, there seem to be new codes. Let me check. This one. Yep, it works. The first one is this one. The second one doesn't work. What about the third one? The third one works. Oh, I already claimed those though. Dang it. Oh well. Lovely codes. Lovely codes indeed. Just move the chat a little bit so I can see Kachina when she charges her ult. Also, do we have any fish? Nope. No fish, no fish. Let me go do the dailies. Dailies, dailies. Here are the dailies. Come on, yap. I am yapping. I'm yapping so much. I'm not used to yapping. Usually in the past, no, but really, guys, usually in the past when I used to stream, I would just play, and that's it. Just play the game. Uh, and yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Oh, I had to hit it normally, not with the charge attack. Okay. And yeah, I used to just sorry, I used to play the game and just not talk and just yeah, play the game. That's what I'm used to. Like my microphone wasn't even enabled in the OBS settings. Because you know, you don't need a microphone when nobody joins your stream, right? But now that you guys are here and everything has become livelier, well,
Time to go.
that's bad. It isn't even sad. That's not really brotherly behavior from your brother.
Into the wind.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Usually it's the opposite, like, it's the sisters not wanting to see whatever the brothers want to show. I think that which you are talking about is self-acknowledgement. I do forget my brother's age too. Like, oh, I'm always wrong. I say he's 15 or 16 or something, and I never knew if that's true or not. In fact, right now, I don't know if he's 16. Let me ask him. Andre, 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 quanti anni hai? Yeah, he's 15, almost 16. I had to ask him. To be honest, until some months ago, I used to say I'm 21 even though I was 22.
Watch out! Where'd that come from?
Nice. You're 2 years and 10 months, Jin. Lol. Where am I going? I should stay here.
Watch out! May I
Nice. Last quest. LP, are you the one giving us shitty ads? I am not. Actually, YouTube puts them automatically, so. Although on my YouTube dashboard it shows that I shouldn't have monetization active yet, because it's, and I quote, still checking. So, I don't know what they are checking for, but they are apparently checking for something. So basically, if it's true that they put ads in my videos, it's bad because they are putting ads, but I'm not gaining any money from them. So, hehe. YouTube a very bad person. Oh, Red is streaming.
add Astro?
I mean, today I didn't even check if the others were streaming.
Add
I'm gonna be honest with ya. Funny times being acoustic. Yeah. Sometimes I am acoustic too. I am acoustic in a bad way though. Okay, so I did the dailies. I have something to take from the forge, so let me do that first. Then we will continue with the quest line.
add Astro?
Oh no, not yet. I need to go to the forge guy. Here he is. Hello. Give me my weapons. Oh no, my crystals. And also, let me buy tons of ingredients again. Oh well, unluckily I have a girlfriend, so I will never like do that with you guys. Like, oh no, you're cheating on me with another streamer. Oh no, that's yeah. Linux is still here. Hello, Milo. Welcome to the stream. Leave that those Kirk? What? Nice name. Low-key kinda multitasking as I'm reading chat and doing whirling waltz. Is it the new event? Yeah, I do. I do, Linux. Look, to be fair, Jinx has a great personality and lovely voice. Generally, find it endearing that acoustic raise was genuine. Okay, okay. So you're saying I don't have a great personality? Okay, okay, okay. But I don't really care about my voice. My voice is really annoying. But my personality, I thought I was a nice guy. I see. Let's just ignore the live, laugh, lost Kirk thing since it's a friend group thingy. Oh, now I understand. It's like, okay. Why am I buying so much food? I don't know. I kind of do that all the time. I go to all the shops in all the places and just buy everything. Every 2 days. Because every 2 days there is a reset. Or at least I try to go every 2 days. I have nothing to do and too much money. Yeah, that's one of the reasons actually. Also, I need food. So, oh, and I'm also trying to get the proficiency in all the types of food. So I need a tons of like tons of ingredients. Okay, let me cook. Let me cook. I said, let me cook. Okay, next place should be in Inazumizuma. Let's go to Inazumizuma real fast. Here we are. Oops. Okay. No, I didn't know you like Skara. That's such a new thing to me. You know, I would have never expected it. You know, like never. You have mommy issues? What if I said I do too? You gotta go. See you soon, I hope. Although you have issues. Look, if you watch my streams, you kind of have issues. Take care, Luna. See ya. Sorry, guys, I was talking to my friends. Don't. Wow, you have friends. Dude, I need friends too. But they say I'm weird, so I don't have any. Imagine having the IRL friends. Yeah, imagine. Imagine touching grass.
See Monica and Savannah anywhere. Guess they went back to the kitchen.
I don't know, there's something to real life that's really boring. Like, imagine this. I don't find any reason in going out with friends in my city at least, because there's nothing to do, and whatever we want to do, we probably have just done it. So let's say going to a pizzeria, going to eat something, going to drink something. We've all done that. We've all went to all the places in the city basically by now, because it's a small city.
We'll only complicate things some
Like
more
we
with
don't really
grocery
have
shopping.
anything to do, right? Well, in on PC you have like a ton of things to do. Like are a ton of games, a ton of small things that you can do. Watch videos, watch movies, watch anime. You can listen to music together. You can play different games even, but still talk about random stuff without even having to go out, without having to prepare and everything. Without having to like walk half a mile just to reach some place where you will sit down for like 30 minutes and then you just get up and walk again. Because I know walking is useful. I do that every day. I try to do my daily run, even though I'm quite inconsistent. But still, I try. I don't find any reason to really go out with friends. You don't mind sitting your friends in real life doing nothing? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind that as well, but we reached the conclusion that it's like, why should we go out when we can still talk about stuff like on Discord? Your class hates you? What do you mean? Your parents would not let you chill at a friend's house. They worry a lot about potential things and such. So I'm glad they're worried, but it makes you feel isolated. At least I never had a sleepover as a kid.
Do love Spina di Rosula's
Me
logo.
neither.
It was designed
I
by
never had a
his mother.
sleepover.
Have you noticed how it's shaped
My
like a
parents were
heart?
quite strict as well. Oh wait, no. I need to talk to Brunana. Oops. Oh, okay. How art thou there? I hereby request your assistance, squire. Bro, I'm doing Gothic phone with some school friends though. I'll keep you company. Yo, yeah, maybe we should do some Gothic phone together, guys. What do you think? We should play some Gothic phone together. You lost your Steam account? What happened? You're grounded from using it. Damn. Internet behavior as a kid, you was really devious and influenced by others? I can't really say that ever happened to me, because luckily I was already of age, like when I got my first phone. Of course, there was a time that I needed to learn how to actually use a phone, so I didn't really know about how internet worked and all that. So it took me some time. So I guess by 15, maybe I started using internet a little bit more. Although most of the times I would have just been playing either Clash of Clans, or I would just be watching YouTube, or liking my parents' Facebook's post. So Nothing much going on for internet experience in my case. I can only draw on paper, Milo. I don't know how to draw digitally. I have a drawing tablet, but I suck at using it, so I prefer just drawing on paper. I could show you guys some of my drawings one of these days, if you're okay with it, of course. Did I buy everything? Probably did. The only games I alternated between since I was 8 is Team Fortress 2, Terraria, DST, and Human Fall Flat. Overall, nice games. Apart from Human Fall Flat. That's kind of weird. I never understood it really. It looks funny though. Yo, Luna, welcome back. Luna, probably one of these days we'll be playing some graphic phone together. What do you think about it? Feel traumatized from Human Fall Flat online server. Someone tried to something on your on those. Oh, what is graphic phone actually? It's game where there are people writing stuff and people drawing stuff based on whatever was written, and then the pictures are shown randomly and you have to guess what was drawn. That's the main game mode, but there are others like animation and stuff. They work pretty similarly to this one though. Yeah, first it lets you choose something to write, you write it, then it gets sent to some random player in the lobby, and then that player has to draw it, and then the drawing gets sent randomly to another player, and that player has to guess what drawing it is. Dango, your favorite? Nah, it was my bad. It was my bad. My connection went away for a second there. Can you hear me now, guys? Nice, perfect. See, I have a lot of food to cook. Like I need to cook 20 of these, so I need tons of ingredients for it. The resinless behavior. Even though I have resin, and probably today I will farm a little bit too. It is 526,860 good profit. Nah, I just have 1 million. It isn't that good. Like, for being an average person, you will need like at least 10 million a month. Yeah, I would say that. I'm joking, of course. Don't understand the whirling worlds? I'll check that out too. I have a lot of things to do today. That's great. Cause like I've slept for like 4 hours, and I wouldn't be able to stay awake if I didn't get stimulated somehow. But the events and farming and quests will keep missing indeed. Someone donate so LP can pay his Wi-Fi bills. Jesus. Now LP and Red need money to pay the bills. I don't know about Red, but I do. Kaji needs money for his legs. Yeah, that's right. He doesn't have legs. He gets an allergic reaction every time someone donates. Red needs money for the KFC. I mean, Red could see the wine in his cellars, couldn't he? He's Master Diluc after all. He has a lot of wine. And a lot of connections as well. Then I should stop talking while I cook. I should cook, not talk. More cooking, less talking. Let me cook, guys. You're back, your mom messaged you. Okay. Food, yeah, food. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Galaxy. You finished calling your friends? I'll be more active now. Oh, thank you. By the way, since I had to reset my computer again, I don't have the Chinese voice overs anymore. Xiao, sorry about that. You'll have to deal with the English ones. How does profit work in business? They get business questions. Business. Even I have less accounts than you, Luis. Damn, that's saying a lot from coming from Luna. Okay, my characters. I need first Kachina. I need these. You gotta go. Okay, Luna, see ya. Dude, my connection. I don't remember what monsters were in here. I guess we'll find out. Oh, these two, okay.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Let the world collide! Attack! That's the way. Spell of warfare, I guess.
One with nature.
Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it.
The wind knows me.
Shazam!
Wanna hear a joke? Okay, I wanna hear a joke.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Here goes! Drilling! Time to shine! Fire! Well, this one's got your name on it. Hiya! Ha! Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky?
Okay, this was way faster than the one before. 33 seconds. Not bad. I'm afraid for our calendars because their days are numbered. Bro. Dude. Wait, are these the right ones? Wait, which ones are the right ones for her? Maybe I've been. Oh, conflict. Okay, 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 okay.
Shower me with praise!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Shazam! Scared? Let the world collide!
Well, it didn't let me change characters, bro.
One with nature.
LP, what to do when you miss someone? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I've ever missed somebody.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Time to shine. This one's got your name on it.
The wind knows me.
This one's got your name on it. Fire! Well, with rocks. Be a little lucky. Get back! This one's got your name on it.
Yo, welcome back. Yo, what's my FF? It's fanfiction. Please tell me I do have enough. No, I don't have enough. Oh, sorry, you're from the Philippines, Jamie?
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Let my name echo in song. Attack! This one's got your name on it. Fellow warfare, I guess.
Why are you recording the trailer? Why aren't you downloading it? Yes, you know you can download them, right? Yeah, you can download them. Guys, do I need to teach you everything? Okay, I need 3 more flutes. Where are the flutes? Here they are. Ah, 7 is okay. Oh no, wait, I can make 7. Okay, and I need 2 of these. Can I convert them? I don't really wanna fight. Yeah, I can convert 2 of them. Perfect. Okay, so I need some more of these. Is bromance with the homies like a good friendship type of way? Yeah, you don't know how much I flirt with my friends. And itself today. I mean, this month is paid. This month is really paid, so I don't really know. Anyway, um, like, I don't know. Probably I should end the stream sooner today. I don't want to, because I've ended the streams really soon the other days, and I also started them late. Even today I started it late, so it's weird to see you guys all here. Even though tomorrow you'll have school, probably. Most of you at least.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Time to shine. Solo warfare, I guess. Watch out.
No, I used my E, I shouldn't have.
This one's got your name on it.
The wind knows me.
Attack! That's the way. Hey there. Haha. Drilling down.
It's 7 a.m. for me, it's almost gonna be 8 a.m. 8 a.m. It's almost 2 p.m. here in Italy.
One with nature.
Umbrella
Almost 10 p.m. for sure.
let the world
Oh, Milo, you from Germany.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
That is good. Sehr good. I'm very bad at German. Sorry about my. I don't know how to pronounce the sehr like so much. You know that word. CEHR. Uh, this one right here or something.
feeling lucky. Chip in. Clear the
I've learned about Mutter, Vater, um, what was the next? Trokta, Buddha, and yeah, that kind of words. I've also learned some. Dude, my game crashed. Lol. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's. Um. I was saying. It's nice that like even a German has problems with German, like with German language. Hey Clay, welcome. Yeah, I know it's laggy. For some reason, my connection decided to be weird today. It tends to have this kind of problems from time to time. This is just Italian connection for you. This is one of the many things that aren't good about Italy. Like the IT infrastructure here in Italy is really dated. Um, Almost no place has optical fiber, basically, if not the most popular ones, like like the biggest cities. Um, there are some smaller cities which have fiber optic. Um, my city does, but only in some areas of the city, not everywhere. Okay, I have a video I want you to see. It's on my playlist. Okay, let me go check your playlist. Um, Also, I won't be showing it on stream, mainly because some of the videos, like some of the past live streams, um, I risked uh, a strike from YouTube because of copyright. And luckily, I didn't get a strike. I mean, luckily, I didn't get a strike. What am I saying? Unluckily, dude. Anyway, you don't think the song is copyrighted? Let me check it out. Oh, dude, that that Lumine and Ether quest where they met with that Kynria guy that was talking about a device capable of manipulating time and stuff. That was a weird quest, though it was hurtful at the same time. What are we talking about? Your video reminded me about Genshin Impact quest with Aether and Lumine. When they went into that space created by the device made by this Kynria guy who doesn't really exist, but his consciousness was kept alive by this device. And Ether and Lumine met. They didn't really talk about anything. It was weird, it was hurtful in a way, if you know what I mean. Because they had the opportunity to meet, but they didn't really talk, they didn't know. I guess they were both so happy that they didn't wanna ruin it, I don't know. Because Lumine, I think, in my case, since I play Lumine, um, She got a little bit of hope of fighting her brother, I think. Someone help, I don't do my Duolingo French, Korean and Spanish lessons. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. You have to pay the price for your sins. Void eyes are so pretty too. Don't underestimate a girl with void eyes. Okay, I think I can continue with the quest. Also, I have the event to do. Let me check that real fast.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we
I
go.
love black eyes. I think they are quite rare.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one. Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief.
Yes,
Sounds like
big
you're
up,
sharing the
beg
cost
them.
this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single
Yeah.
project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons icons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forbear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon, how have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right. The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran. After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical
forgot that the volume
powerhouse
was
at the
so
core
low,
of this
dude.
entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Yeah, sorry about that, Linux.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there!
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Isn't this, how was he called again? Gordon Ramsay? Or something? Yeah, this is Gordon Ramsay. Famous chef and pioneer of Fontaine precision gastronomy, a culinary movement that takes the rigorous precision and quantitative methods that are routine in scientific experimentation and applies them to cooking. In the eyes of her students, she is both a genius who strives for perfection and a stickler whose exacting standards fill them with dread. To create dishes that transcend the sublime, she is constantly pushing the boundaries of flavor. Dude. Just call her, like instead of all this text, just put basically Gordon Ramsay but a waifu version, and you've explained everything basically. Easy.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Ah, apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise!
It's nothing. Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all! The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs! Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration!
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon, but in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions. Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Guys, did she just sound like Mario? Traveler, it's you! Mamma mia! I don't know. It sounded to me like that.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run. As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction. The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all
Dude,
perfectly
Navia
safe.
is such a
I also
waifu,
wanted
bro.
you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and
Milo
put
be
our
like,
first guide
let
together.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. By the way, judging by the fact that it is in cycles and it has money and stuff, isn't this quite similar to the event that was in Mondstadt about a similar thing with the stalls and everything? Zhongli got that PTSD, you know. Oh, and also he loves
Both of
Guizhong.
you
Yeah,
seem
that's
even
right.
more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious
Oh,
about the
there's also
films that
Collei,
inspired these
by the way.
attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right.
Oh,
While
Luna,
the
you're gonna
Spina di
go.
Rosula
Okay.
covers the cost
See ya.
of basic booth materials and rental
Thank you for
fees,
coming by.
many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran,
Wait,
for
what?
instance. She
You
won
know who I
second
am?
place in the last
What do you
most
mean?
popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Don't worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates. Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in. Well, numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day!
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand. A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form. I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
Actually, I think she's French, because Escoffier is a French name. I'm not sure, but she looks like she's French. Um, British. I don't speak British, but I kind of want a bottle of water. You know what I mean, mate? Bottle of water would be great. Nah, I don't know how to do the British accent. Even my normal accent kind of sucks. Um, like I sound like a mix of an Indian and Russian. I can do the Russian accent though if you want me to. That is really good accent, the matter Russia. Really nice, really classic, you know, Russian. Yes, yes, yes. My well, I guess I can speak French then. Pourquoi je suis le meilleur François du monde? I don't know, bro. I don't freaking know French. I kind of don't wanna do the Indian accent. That would seem really disrespectful, you know. Although it sounds kind of like this, especially Bangladesh. I literally thought this is French. Yeah, you. Don't remind me that, please. Please don't remind me that. Oui, oui, bonjour. Bonjour, toi. Baguette. Yes, la baguette. Uh, or le fromage. Or something. André, wait a second. Okay, I've asked my brother for French advice since he studied French, but he doesn't know French anymore, just like me. Croissant, oui oui, la croissant. Strawberries. um, what other languages can I kind of imitate? I don't know. The Russian accent is my favorite. It sounds really strong, you know. Let me do your. You have to do your French, what? Broccoli's? Guys, have you ever seen broccoli? Let me show you broccoli. Give me a second. Just a second. Let me add an image. Broccoli. This is broccoli, guys. This one right here is broccoli. Oh yeah. Wait. Ah, yeah. Wait, yeah, yeah, I think it is. Broccoli. Look at him. Anyway. Un orange.
The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
That unique aroma. All right then.
And perfect timing, too.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how
To
satisfied
own
customers
cheval
are with each
means you're a
stall.
horse, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a question, so yeah, are you a horse? Exactly. Are you... are you... How was the guy from Mario T called? The horse guy. Anyway. Yeah, because in Italian it's cavallo. In French it's cheval. That's why I understood it. Mainly. Yep, strawberries aren't berries. Bananas are. Weird world we live in, right? Just how Greenland isn't actually green and Iceland isn't actually icy.
An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills. Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
In Italy, for example, we don't actually call them berries. In Italy, we call them fragole, which is like it doesn't have a meaning. It's not like a combination of words like in English straw and berry. So it's like just the word for strawberries. We don't call them berries in Italian. I wonder how they are called in Latin. Let me go check it out. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because it's more precise. How do I say strawberry in Latin? In old Latin. Birn. Why birn? Yeah, in Latin is fragum. At plural it becomes fraga. So you have strawberry, fragum, strawberries, fraga. That's why we call them fragole in Italian. You're hungry? I am kind of hungry too.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing her own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Time to go. Time to go.
Whoa, is that our hero, the Traveler?
And Paimon, too! Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Escoffier already told me you were the big boss here. But when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
Tactically speaking, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland doesn't even have a boss, does it? Isn't it the idea that everyone works together to make it as successful as possible, and then we all share the profits? But, wait a sec. Why are you here, Veressa?
Well, officially, I'm here to promote my brand. Not long ago, Mrs. Escoffier placed an order with me for her restaurant, as she often does. In her letter, she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my brand recognition. After talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell the rest of my fruit directly to guests to help quench their thirst, of course.
The thought of enjoying fresh fruit from Natland here in Fontaine does sound pretty appealing. But with this many customers, wouldn't it be exhausting to watch the stall all day?
Huh? Am I supposed to be watching the stall the whole time? There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? I heard some of the challenges are based on famous films. Some of those films have even been adapted into great comics. I'd love to go give it a try.
So, you're not doing any business at all?
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I'd just set up a sign with the fruit prices, place a weighing scale and a coin jar to one side, then let people pay on their own. When closing time came around, I'd wake up and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever gone missing.
To be fair, that does sound nice. People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes sense that tending your stall wouldn't take too much effort. Fontainian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but let's just say they're not used to self-service shopping. Plus, if you just leave the stall unattended as a Natlanese merchant, people here might think you're gone for good.
In that case, I'd better start acting the part. But I'll need to buy some things in the city before I officially open for business. I promised to bring back some Fontainian clockwork mecha for Kochi-an-san. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces. After that, I should be able to focus on my business without getting distracted.
We might not be locals, but we've explored Fontaine quite a bit. We know our way around pretty well.
In that case, give me a moment to get some extra fruit, a price list, and my coin jar set up. I get to go shopping with the Traveler!
I love her, by the way, she's so cute.
There are leaves around,
So what do I need
and
to
I
do
need
now? Do I
just
need
the
to go
tune to
anywhere?
accompany them.
In the city?
If you wish to hear.
What do I need to do? Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Bro!
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Well, can't
fair
argue
point.
with that.
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an
Yeah,
apology,
same.
even if she's not here.
I like this duo.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I might even get cancelled from YouTube because of what I'm gonna say. But some weed every now and then, like once a month, even once every 2 months, okay, does way less harm than cigarettes. And with that, I close my case.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
I think Aoife is stoned too right now, by the way.
So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, so Linux, I've just read your message. Let's say you like sugar, okay? You eat sugar every day. You eat sugar every hour, okay? You're gonna get diabetes. Let's say, I don't know, you like meat, okay? So you eat meat every day, every single day, okay? I'm talking about red meat. Well, you're gonna get high cholesterol. Basically everything, if you exaggerate and you don't like limit yourself, is gonna become harmful. Even water, because there is one thing called water intoxication. Basically, if you drink too much water, it's not good for your health, okay? So if even water gives problems if consumed excessively, of course things like weed is gonna become harmful, just like everything else. But if you limit yourself, okay, and you only smoke like once every month, every 2 months, okay, that's just gonna be a relaxing moment, especially if you're with friends. And it's gonna be way less harmful, I repeat, than nicotine. Because nicotine creates addiction, weed doesn't. You consumed it this way. I don't know. My mother stopped smoking all like overnight, because my brother was little and he told her, "Mom, if you don't stop smoking, I won't consider myself your son anymore." So my mother stopped smoking overnight, just like that. She used to smoke like 1 pack a day. She doesn't smoke no more. I don't know. I've never had any kind of addiction to anything, so I cannot understand how being addicted is. Like if somebody told me, nah, you're not gonna smoke weed anymore for your entire life, but I'm gonna give you like, I don't know, $10K. Okay, sure, why not? Easy 10K. Like, I've never suffered from addiction to anything. I can stop doing or eating or drinking or smoking anything, and I'm not gonna have any problems. No. It's all about how much you like everything needs to have a dosage, right? It's easy.
You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there
Okay,
as we
Shao.
speak.
Good
Just like
night.
one of those cool crime
I'll be ending
movies.
this quest and probably I'll be ending the stream as well. It's been 2 hours and a half now, so yeah. Also, my connection isn't that great at the moment. Oh, Shao. If only everybody had a friend like you, you know?
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right, everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Okay, everyone, this is it for today. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.